the Blizzard Bowl. I'm gonna go look at how many points we actually lost.
But what I'm glad that they didn't change was like our stats, like our route running and zone and stuff like that. I'm glad they didn't change none of that.
Hey, here's the moral victories, man. So all this red, Prescott is now 74 speed. Derwin James, 82. Oh my god. So we lost to 8, is what it was, because Gator's down
Yeah,
to
I was
90.
thinking about that. If Gidry's like what, a 90 and he was a 98, yeah, we lost 8. That's
I think it was 4 and 4.
Yeah.
So. But go up here and look at your team. I've started to stream. I need to post it on JTDG page. Are you streaming?
I might as well, bro. Speaking of Blizzard Bowl, Colts versus, let's see.
Oh, damn. Make sure I'm set up with my retirement home, folks.
You ready?
No, yeah, I'm well, almost. Hold on. Unbelievable. This may be the dumbest game ever. Shut up, Big. I'm already fired up over the snow. Shut up, Big. Already fired up over the snow. Who's got the game on? The you, Terry? Oh, hell. Let's just go with it. You ready?
Yep, I'm searching.
I can't wait, man.
Hey, I'm gonna go all blue. Make sure to go like not white.
Dude, I'm going with whatever the thing says. You can't be damn dictating the home team, man. It's my field. It ain't yours.
Bro, you're
Hell out of here.
Yeah, it's the Blizzard's field.
Look, it ain't even. Your dude's already glitching. You already put your cheat codes in.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Look on the screen.
Bro, I'm blue right now.
Here goes nothing.
Man. Good luck, man. I'm gonna catch you at the end of the game, man.
You out of here? You're not gonna stay in here and chit chat?
No, I can't do that in a playoff game, bro.
Oh, so you do respect me. That's sweet. I'm sure I'll bitch enough for everybody.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets.
17-mile-per-hour wind on top of that.
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Wentz going to throw. And this this one is incomplete. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A lane there to run as Mostert able to get about 7 there on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down and 3. They'll try the left side. It's Hines. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Shotgun now for Wentz. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Wentz. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't you hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Wentz. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. It got his man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. Open space inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find...
Oh, my God.
This one in for a Colts touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Coleman now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run the counter. Funk. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A nice run right there. And we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn the pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw here caught by Mims. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. These two teams all tied after one. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And just a yard to go here on second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Throwing. Prescott. Will set up the screen.
Damn.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here
81 speed, man. God, man. Get out of the hole.
3, and it brings up third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Quiddy Pay drops it for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long.
You got to block. Oh, God.
This is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Oh, he's got some breathing.
All right, so he dove and then stopped diving mid-animation.
Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 8. They'll run right side with Mostert. He's got the first down inside the 10. 67 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Running with the fullback, Alex Arma. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They hand it off to Mostert, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A first down throw for Prescott.
Oh my God, what the fuck ever. Come on. Oh my God, Madden. Get out of here.
So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football.
Really?
The pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
A handoff running left is Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Running the counter with Mostert. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Now Wentz. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to Funk. And big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And that will wind up just short. He had it.
God!
It ran out of gas at the end. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Here's Coleman now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive,
this is a team that can't handle the elements, idiots.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also
exactly
brings up
what this
third
is.
down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Got a man, it's Mims. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run on first down. Funk. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Well, first down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On play action, Wentz. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This is Mostert, and he'll work make it across midfield inside the 45. 87 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Man open, here is Jones. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Now Wentz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kylan Granson there to make the grab. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Here's Coleman now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down. On first down, Funk. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Funk. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed on to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Starting to look like this.
Good game, Terry.
GG, bro. Did I do something wrong that game?
No, I don't think so. Well,
okay, cool. Nah, I just wanted to make sure. GG, bro.
No, there wasn't no sense in continuing on. I mean, you're laying down or falling down or whatever.
I didn't want to, I don't want to run a score up or anything. I just want to get out the game.
No, I didn't. I can't operate in weather game. That's just, I don't know. I think it's in my head. But it seemed like I was over pursuing. I was Some of the, I mean, I had 2 missed field goals. That user that you had over the middle was absolute dog shit.
Like, where was he even throwing that ball to? He was even pressured.
Who?
That when he got the acrobat pick and he
I didn't have
dove.
that wasn't acrobat. He just that wasn't. I didn't even have an ability on that dude. I can see.
Oh, it looked like it, but he dove and picked it off.
That was on the right.
He got hit.
Yeah.
He got hit. He got hit. He got hit.
Oh, I didn't think
yeah, but your dude dove like 15 yards. So, I mean, ain't nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. I was talking about the one to my tight end was wide open.
I'm not lie, bro. I seen that it was RPO and I was engaged in the block. I just ran back and pressed triangle, bro. And that was it. That's all I can say about that. But it was a GG, bro.
Well, that is that. Hopefully you don't have to play in the fucking snow again. Hopefully I don't either. I hope EA burns down. You know? That was a bit much. Poor old Funk. He couldn't... Takes him an hour and a half to get going anyway.
Oh, man.
Good game, fellas.
Is Bickerton's game not started yet?
Man.
I thought they would have already
20
started.
rushes that game, bro. 20
They
rushes.
didn't. I don't see his stream posted.
Boss, after that
Look at
game,
this dude. DeCastro says, I've been around a long time. I don't think I've ever seen that much snow. And honestly, I hope I don't ever again.
Boss made me a believer.
They sitting here making excuses in the game.
In the game. My guys are back.
Your team couldn't overcome the weather and the season is over. Well, hellfire. Thanks for the update.
Crap, I'm playing in dang Jacksonville.
That was a good game, Josh. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Phew.
Terry, you might have back-to-back snow games.
Bro, all right. Listen, if I have back-to-back Blizzard games, Madden's just against me at that point. What the heck?
Cause he playing Cleveland next, probably.
I should be alright, man. They better not do nothing like that, man.
It normally would, but there's a chance.
Bro, Tavir Thomas got +1 on speed and 95 speed corner.
What's all these dudes with freaking 3 tokens?
Kareem Hunt. If Kareem Hunt gets faster, I'm happy.
Your practice squad?
Yeah, I've never heard of these dudes. Maybe they're worth something. I don't know. Probably not. I'm sure they play great in snow games. But I really would like to talk to whoever decided that taking points away from teams is a good idea.
Yeah, in a playoff game, that's that's insane, bro. Oh man.
And I get it. I mean, it's the same everywhere. You know what I mean? But both teams had to go through it. But that still doesn't take away the fact that it just seems a little extreme.
Right at the beginning, Carson Wentz was. I'm not gonna say I was mad. I kept my calm, but he was not doing what he was supposed to be doing. Overthrowing people. Like, what are you doing, bro?
I couldn't get my blitzes going because it was like a delayed start. it was a delayed, like Mostert with the little shift to the inside. My guys would run right past his ass, like they never saw it. So I don't know.
I'm about to go look at that post and see people who picked against me. Oh man, I'm just glad my guys are back.
I still haven't started out.
That's lovely, bro. Plus 1 speed at corner, 295 speed corner. That's a blessing, dude.
Daddy, you know, they did. Kyle did tonight. They brought Walter Nolan out in Wildcat. That was hilarious.
Boss, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just sitting here. Downloading shit. I've never seen so much downloading in my life. I think it's finally finished on PlayStation 4, which I am completely shocked that I didn't have to, or I don't understand why it's locked. Oh, there's no way. I didn't have to delete nothing to download it on my 4. I'm really shocked.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta get up and play in the morning.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let me go look at some settings, man.
And what you were talking about earlier with like when I'm just going inside, like when I don't know, Raheem Mostert had 89 speed that game, and I think he had like a decent change of direction. So
Yeah, my guys couldn't keep up with him. I mean, you know, it is what it is. That's what the game is. Trying to see if it's.
couldn't even put freaking Raheem Hines in the game. Man, just 86 speed. Like, what, bro?
So we can't turn that shit off?
Wow, you can't turn the random freaking
Like the
other
story
things
mode,
off.
or, you know, whatever those things are,
Yeah,
story
story
lines.
mode.
I don't see anything.
So would that ruin breakout games though? Like if you
No.
ruin like story?
They got a thing for breakout games, but I could have swore I saw something where you could turn the storylines off.
Sweet strawberry wine.
Oh, God.
EA Sports.
It's in the trash. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it's at. Oh, at least they got a contract extension. That's always good. Maybe they'll give us a snow shovel too. That's the deal breaker. So I'm 0-2 in snow games this year. That's always nice. One damn thing. I'm probably going to fire my fucking offensive coordinator. Just to feel like I need to fire somebody.
Is there any other playoff games tonight?
Bickerton and Chiefs. Supposed to be.
Oh, that's on right now?
Supposed to be in at 1 o'clock. I don't know.
Wow.
Ah, fuck.
Man, how it's looking right now, but I'm only going to have to play JTDG members to get to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Got Jay West next round. Gotta get prepared for that.